Oh, a nice shot of the area surrounding Turner Field in Atlanta. It's the Marlins and the Braves, and it's coming up next. A picturesque look there at downtown Atlanta and Turner Field, site for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, we're all tied up coming into the finale here tonight. This has been a tight series so far. No reason to think this third game should be any different.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against the young left-hander Mike Minor. Christian Yelich will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Johnson is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game. So after one pitch yields our first out of the night, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Ed Lucas will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And that's dead center for strike one. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, nothing wrong with a pop out and a strikeout when you're out on the mound. And he's saying, I'll take this all game long.
Josh Willingham will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this will be swung on and missed as Willingham falls behind now 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Now the starting lineup on your screen for the Atlanta Braves, as announced by manager Freddie Gonzalez. They'll have their work cut out for them as they face the Rookie of the Year in 2013 for the National League, Cuban-born right-hander Jose Fernandez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Jordan Schaefer will stand in here, hoping to perhaps get a chance to show off that speed of his as he currently sits 7th in the National League in stolen bases. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the catch is made, one away. So with one away, a look at the dimensions here at Turner Field. This place, of course, built for the Olympic Games of 1996 and then modified for the 97 baseball season. Fairly standard depths all around, including an even 400 feet out to dead center field. Chris Johnson will take his cuts now. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Freddie Freeman will stand in here. Currently 6th in the National League in RBIs, but with a good chance to pad that total here. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and then 1 pitch later, he basically turns that double into a triple, as that's going to be ruled a wild pitch.
One 0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the throw as he gets his foot in there, safe at the plate.
Yeah, that's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one's going to cost him. It almost looked like he got a cleat stuck on that delivery because this is nowhere close. That runner's going to come in and score from third.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on one pitch, one zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Evan Gattis will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Runners on first with one down. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with two strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Jason Hayward will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Jeff Baker will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. This is hit sharply to the left side. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. He's around first on his way to second now. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, good chance to get that early run right back. This is a great swing right here. He drives this one all the way out to the wall, and he's into second with a leadoff double.
Ty Wigginton will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Well, for Baker, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
No one out with a runner at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Swing and a hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Deja vu here to start off the inning. You get a double to lead things off, followed by another double here. And they get a quick run as one guy will just replace the other at second base.
Marcell Ozuna will be the batter. Oh, he waits back on the change there, and this is hit high and fairly deep out to left. A leap at the wall, and he makes the catch. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
And this is all athleticism out there in left field. Look at him measure that leap perfectly. Get up there, and then pull that ball back in.
Rob Brantley steps in now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And now with that runner on third and one away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
Here's a 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 1 out and a runner on third. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
All right, let's hold him.
Another change. This one's low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And low that time, but good reactions behind the plate to keep it in front of him. Minor ready with a 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Yeah, a lot of lefties like to throw that slider down and into right-handed hitters, especially with 2 strikes. He knows he's got to protect, but that's a very tough location there.
Jose Fernandez will get his first opportunity now. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Schaefer is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Miami's out in front, 2-1. Andrelton Simmons will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And they have trouble with it in right center. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And they haven't officially tied this game, but this is about as close as you can get. He makes it all the way over to third with a leadoff triple.
B.J. Upton will stand in. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and That's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
2-0 now.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Come on, you can go it.
Runner away from third, now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
You know, sometimes this game can just be flat out simple. Here, he just worked his way into a good count, got himself a nice fastball to hit, and then just rips it out there to drive in a run.
Tyler Pasternicki will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one.
Take him deep.
And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Ozuna comes on now, and he has it one down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Mike Minor will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Not the right time to lose the strike zone here.
Definitely not when you've got a guy giving himself up.
Squaring 2-0, and he pulls it back for strike one. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Jordan Schaefer will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Upton with his lead, now the pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Come on, let's get a hit.
And he got him. Braves will settle for just the one. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 2-2. Christian Yelich. He's ready to go here as we begin the third.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
1-1 pitch on the way. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ed Lucas will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Josh Willingham will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And Willingham's got a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Jeff Baker will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
Strike him out.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Schaefer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Marlins leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Chris Johnson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman will dig in. He singled his first time around. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And that misses 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Evan Gaddis will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. Didn't even flinch.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Down the line, but this will kick foul. Before the pitch, a move by Fernandez and a dive, but he's back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Jason Hayward will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And this will be fouled away. breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Runner goes in the dirt, and now let's see. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good time to run right here. 2 strikes, 2 outs. If he gets thrown out, you let the guy start off the next inning with a fresh count. Instead, as it is, now he's got a shot at a 2-out RBI.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Ty Wigginton will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Ty Wigginton.
Now the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And one thing you don't want to do is walk the leadoff guy and give the Marlins a base runner.
3-1 on the way. Fouled back. And here's a ball hit in the air. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Marcell Ozuna will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
0-1 the count.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Rob Brantley will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here comes a 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Still looking for that final pitch to get him out of this inning, but he's seen the count move now from 0-2 all the way to 3-2.
And this one misses inside, a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a real good at-bat there.
Now batting.
He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. Jose Fernandez will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away.
Come on, play smart out there.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves 2. Andrelton Simmons will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
The 2-0 on the way. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you gotta let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit, and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
B.J. Upton will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch on its way to Upton. And that misses, ball one. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Now the 2-1. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Upton not stopping. He's headed for third. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Tyler Pasternicki will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
All right, Tyler, let's go.
The next pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Come on, Atlanta.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and that will not get the run home. Brantley has a bead on it, and he's got it 2 down.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base, and now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
Mike Minor will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. First pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Ozuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Braves strand 1. They trail 3-2. Christian Yelich will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far.
Christian Yelich.
Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Ed Lucas will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Keep him close to you.
Getting a few steps off a second there, now the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. For Yelich, that's now 25 doubles for him this season.
He's gonna go. Swing better.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Third double of the game for these guys, as you see the comparison there.
Ray, let's go.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Boy, it's so nice to have a second baseman that can cover some ground. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle. But look at him make the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position. And he's able to get enough on that throw to get the out at first.
Josh Willingham will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Here's the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1.
Keep him right there, man.
Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
Let's get it going, Gray.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Payoff pitch coming. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Jeff Baker will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Swing, hard hit ball to second. To second for one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Jordan Schaefer will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Jordan Schaefer.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Way outside. 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
You can do it.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
One away for the resurgent third baseman Chris Johnson. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1. That's on the outside corner, count 2-2.
Whew. That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Here's the 2-2 offering.
Come on, Braves, let's go.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And there you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count. He's at 83 for the ball game. Not a huge concern just yet, but he's starting to get up there.
Freddie Freeman will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And this ball will be chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. On to first, and the throw goes right by him.
you know, this is one of those cases where you have to know who your runner is out there. I mean, this is not exactly Ichiro busting down the line. He's got plenty of time to make this play, but he fires wildly, and they're going to hit him with an error.
Evan Gaddis will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that two-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Come on, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Woo-hoo!
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Fernandez readying the 1-1. Swinging a ground ball to first. Onto the bag goes Wigginton, 3 unassisted, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ty Wigginton will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Oh, it makes such a difference here when you play during the day versus playing at night. 6 hours ago, this might have split the gap, but here it hangs up just long enough for him to run it down out there in right center field.
Marcell Ozuna will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Rob Brantley will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. First offering on the way. Ball 1.
No, that's down.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded foul.
That's a foul ball.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side. but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Jason Hayward will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the sixth.
Center fielder, Jason Hayward.
And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up, so there'll be no advance, but that was not at all good.
And you know, this was a bit of a tough throw for a shortstop to make. You see, he was forced to move to his right to field the ball, and then he has to collect himself to make the throw, and he can't put it on target.
Andrelton Simmons will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hayward holding tight. Here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Let's give that runner a call.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Let's give you another look at this last swing. This is in show motion, and I tell you, it's not just the catchers that wind up getting banged up back there. These guys in blue also take some real shots. That one looked like it hurt.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball line foul up and over the Braves dugout. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Oh, a good swing right there. This is banged into right, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Jose Fernandez. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Carlos Marmol will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. B.J. Upton will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. 2-1 now.
Keep this here inning alive.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Willingham gets it in, so that'll wind up keeping that runner at third.
He does not want this month to end. 3 hits on the last day. And he's saying, can't we add a few more days?
Tyler Pasternicki will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
Here comes the 3-1. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, when you're working out there with a 1-run lead, you got to do everything you can to protect it. The number one thing, throw strikes. His command lets him down here, and the bases loaded walk. He's going to tie the ball game up.
Andre Ethier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Andre Ethier.
And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
I'm not generally in favor of pitching changes in the middle of an at-bat, but with the bases loaded, you got to get someone in there that can throw a strike.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Willingham has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's just going to try to draw an air-mailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning.
I just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold it third.
Jordan Schaefer will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And he takes strike two.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly as this is now a 4-3 ball game.
Yeah, probably a little bit of a sigh of relief out there on the pitching mound there. With a run in, the bases loaded, nobody out. You're just looking to get an out or two any way you can. So I think the sacrifice fly is a pretty good trade-off that you can live with right now.
Come on, guys.
Chris Johnson. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch, right on the corner, 2-2. And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Marlin error, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. The Braves on top, 4-3. Back here at Turner Field. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Luke Gregerson is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Adeiny Echeverria will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now here's the pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
And a pinch hitter about to be summoned from the dugout, and it's the guy who led the majors with 22 pinch hits in 2008. Greg Dobbs will get the call. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Boy, this one deserves another look at show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. And now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Christian Yelich will dig in. He doubled his last time. First pitch on the way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Let's go!
The 2-1 home. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Johnson has got it, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Mike Dunn will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Michael Dunn.
Freddie Freeman will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
First baseman, Freddie
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
On the way. 3-0 now.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning, and it's a long road back from 3-0.
That one's in there, 3-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Now the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Evan Gattis will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
In there at the letters 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Not exactly the finest of starts to the inning out there on the mound. A walk followed by a wild pitch. This is a good time to go out there and say, hey, what's up?
There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Henry Rodriguez will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
63, Henry Rodriguez.
Jason Hayward will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Even though this is still just a 1-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Here it comes, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the driver's seat. I don't think they want to walk him, so this should be something good.
Three-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Come on now, JC.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Andrelton Simmons comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Now, after the strikeout, he can still get out of this scot-free with a ground ball here.
We need a run.
Fouled back.
Let's put a few on the board.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Look out for the double play, man.
Now another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Abort the game.
Hit hard to second. Echeverria for one. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
And with one away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting one on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
B.J. Upton will step in, a base hit in his last time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Get it out of here.
Just off the plate and high, ball one. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 5-3. Well, now here comes Braves manager Freddie Gonzalez out to home plate, and it looks like he's going to work the double switch here. Jordan Walden is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ramiro Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ed Lucas will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Ed Lucas.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
18, Josh Willingham.
Donovan Solano will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Donovan Solano.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But this is foul for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Oh, and this goes right past him. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from Turner Field as we play inning number 8. Jeff Baker will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Fouled back. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. Lays off, 2-2 now.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Reed Johnson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Reed Johnson.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Let's kill the inning right here.
close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's the importance of having veterans on your ball club. You know, a young guy might have swung at both of those first two pitches.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
And with just a 2-run lead, this normally wouldn't be a workaround spot. I just think he's having trouble throwing strikes.
Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. They're still down 5-3. Jared Saltalamacchia is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Garrett Jones is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Garrett Jones.
Tyler Pasternicki will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Second baseman, Tyler Pasternicki.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
All right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's another 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It looked like he had things in control to start him out. And now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
David Carpenter is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
David Carpenter.
Ramiro Pena will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 2-0. Runners on the move for second, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And here's where you really need to take a deep breath and throw your best pitch out there. In a game like this, you can't afford to lose this guy and put runners on first and second with nobody out.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Baker for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan Schaefer.
Jordan Schaefer will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Stay clear of the DP, dang it! Look out for the double play!
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Move that runner to second base. Let's keep it going, yo.
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Let's keep it going.
Hit on the ground towards first. And that is going to be a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way. And that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
A.J. Ramos will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Chris Johnson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3.
Well, I don't think they're in the clear just yet, but things are starting to look a little bit better after that at-bat. That makes this a 3-run lead now, 6-3, And now the hope is that the back end of that bullpen can go ahead and just finish this one off.
Freddie Freeman will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
One's the count. MVP! MVP!
And there's ball one. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. And he misses 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now. That will be awfully tough to overcome this lengthy ball game.
Kevin Slowey will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away. Evan Gaddis will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of ones and twos, but those will add up.
Look out for the double play! Keep the unit alive! Come on out to base! Let's go now, base hit here!
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
Base hit now!
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a third strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Jason Hayward will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Lucas will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full It's the Braves 7 and the Marlins 3. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Anthony Varvaro will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Batting in the fourth spot, number 38, Anthony Varvaro. Now catching and batting in the sixth spot,
Marcell Ozuna will start things off here in the ninth. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line.
Well, that's a nice piece of defensive hitting right there. What I mean by that, with 2 strikes, you've got to open that zone up a little because you don't want to get caught looking at strike 3. So he lets it fly here on a pitch pretty well out of the zone, but he makes it work out for him.
Rob Brantley will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a high strike there, 0-1. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
We got some life here now in the 9th inning. First and second now, and hey, one more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate. And we've seen stranger things happen.
Craig Kimbrell is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Let's turn the 5-4-3 here.
Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Don't let him score here. Here we go. Turn 2.
Fouled straight back. First and second here with nobody out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Let's get this batter out. Let's go.
swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there in time, and it's now a 7-4 game.
Well, apparently, they still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Kevin Slowey will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Stop him right here.
And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And that's a job well done by the pitcher right there. He just deadens this ball, gets it out there just far enough, and that advances both runners up 90 feet. And on top of that, it only took him one pitch to do it.
Christian Yelich will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
And here's a fastball called for strike two.
2 times now he's painted that fastball in the outside corner. Now you got to worry about seeing that pitch for a 3rd time.
Fire one past him.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
You can do it.
Has a look, now the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And with 2 guys in scoring position, that might not be exactly what he was hoping to do, but he will pick up 1 RBI for his efforts, and he does move the other runner to third now with 2 away.
Ed Lucas is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit, ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Holy, shut him down here. Come on now.
Swung on and missed, 1-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Oh, he is intimidating. There's no arguing that.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the 9th. You cannot put that tying run on base.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Garrett Jones will stand in for the first time here. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one. And the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jeff Baker will stand in. The 8th batter in the inning as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Not exactly a lockdown 9th inning, but they wind up stranding the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first to preserve the victory.
Tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fella right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was the triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 7-6. Good night from Atlanta.